Evening to all of you. Welcome back to my channel. This is Shivam Shukla and here I am to solve now a problem on dynamics. It's a module number 4, that is kinematics of particles. In kinematics of particles, first subtopic it is rectilinear motion. In rectilinear motion it is type 1 problem, that is on uniform acceleration motion. To find the acceleration of one of the cars traveling on the same path when acceleration of the other car is given. So let us go ahead with the question statement now. Car A starts from rest and accelerates uniformly on a straight road. Full stop. Another car B starts from the same place 5 seconds later with initial velocity 0 and it accelerates uniformly at 5 meter per second square. If both the cars overtake at 500 meters from the starting place, find the acceleration of car A. Now friends, while reading this problem, it becomes our moral responsibility to identify whether this problem is clearly only on uniform acceleration. So how do we come to know that? Whenever we read a problem, we need to read the statement very carefully. Car A starts from rest. I will just underline this. A starts from rest and it nothing but accelerates uniformly. It accelerates uniformly on a straight road, that is, it is performing uniform acceleration motion. What about car B? Yes, it starts from the same place and 5 seconds later with initial velocity at 0 and it accelerates at this much. So whatever the value of acceleration is given, it is constant, my dear friends, and it won't change. That is why it is also performing UAM. If both the cars overtake at 500 meters from the starting place, that is S is given, then find the acceleration of car A. Just for understanding's sake, my dear friends, let us just draw the diagram of both the cars. I will be drawing on my right hand side. Now if I talk about car A, for my car A, if this is the position number, I will be just drawing this path from starting from here ending over here. So this is position 1, position 2, and here was the car A. If I talk about displacement, my dear friends, it is nothing but 500 meters is given. So S is equal to 500 meters. S is equal to 500 meters. Now same way, if I talk about car B, it is over here. Starting position, ending position, both are the same. So I avoid repetition. Position number 1, position number 2. Displacement is nothing but the same. That is 500 meter. I won't be writing it over here again. So now what is given and what are we supposed to find? So now I will be writing over here given data. Given data is nothing but acceleration of car B is given, that is AB is equal to 5 meter per second square, and how much time later it is moving, it is given. Let time taken by car A is equal to t seconds. Time taken by car A from position 1 to position 2 is equal to t seconds. So therefore time that will be taken by car B, time taken by the second car, that is car B, it will be equal to how much, my dear friends? It is leaving 5 seconds later. That means it is leaving after car A. That means it will be taking 5 seconds less, my dear friends, to reach this meeting point, to reach this overtaking point. That is why, since it will be taking less, 5 seconds less, that is why it will be t minus 5 seconds. So here it is. Now just to move ahead, what I'll be doing is, just wait for a second please. Yeah, so now I will be starting with independently for car A and car B. Let's see how can we deal with that. So car A, I need to make a column, that is a table over here, and car B, which will make my work more simpler. Car B. I'm just writing the short form of rectilinear motion. Car A performs rectilinear motion and it performs uniform acceleration motion. Same way car B performs rectilinear motion, it performs uniform acceleration motion. Now just parameters, kinematical parameters that I need to write it down over here. Here, initial velocity that we denoted by U is equal to 0. What about S? S is equal to 500 meters. That is for car A. What about T? T is equal to T seconds for car A. Same way, if I go up for car B, it will be initial velocity as 0. Displacement, that is distance till the reaching point, is nothing but S is equal to, it is 500 meters. And T is equal to T minus 5 seconds. For car B I'm talking. So now let us just proceed ahead. Let us now just go ahead with the calculation. Now friends, out of the three kinematical parameters that we are having, I will be just writing it at the top over here. What are the three formulas are there with us? What are the three kinematical formulas are there with us? I will be just writing it down so that you can predict it. How do we use it? First is V is equal to U plus AT. S is equal to UT plus half AT square. And last but not the least, V square is equal to U square plus 2AS. So these are the three kinematical equations or equations of motion that we say, equations of uniform acceleration motion. Apart from these three equations, which equation is expected to be used at our end? Guys, what are we supposed to find? Let me simply write it down that what are we supposed to find? Okay. Now, I will be writing given data I had already written. I just missed out on my to find part. So to find was nothing but given as find the acceleration of car A. So to find is AA. AA we are supposed to find out. So now, apart from the given parameters, which thing we are supposed to utilize and how should we do that? That I need to focus. Now, see, U is there, S is there, T is there and A is unknown. So friends, can I ask you all which equation should be used amongst the three? See, using the first equation, it doesn't satisfy our value of final velocity is not there with us, and even we are not having the time. So two unknowns are there. Even acceleration only of one is given, but we are not supposed to find V. That is why we need not use that equation. What about the third equation? V square is equal to U square plus 2AS. We don't need this, because again final velocity parameter has come into picture, but we don't require that. So the only equation that is left out with us is S is equal to UT plus half AT square. So friends, we are supposed to use that equation. So let us just go ahead with that particular equation now, right now. And here we go. So using, I will be writing using S is equal to UT plus half of AT square. So if I apply the values, it will be S is nothing but 500 is equal to 0 into T plus half into AA, acceleration at A, into T square. Yes. So it will be therefore 500 is equal to half into AA into T square. So this is the one. Now AA is unknown over here, and in the other part if I see only T is unknown. How? We will see. Using the same equation over here, S is equal to UT plus half of AT square. So here it is 500 is equal to again 0 into T minus 5 plus half into acceleration at B. Guys, I missed out this point. A at B was nothing but given to us in the problem. It's given to us in the problem as AB is equal to 5 meter per second square. Yes, it is very crystal clear given to us, right? So let us proceed ahead. Okay. So AB ka value that is there is nothing but, I just missed it out, so I will be writing it out over here. AB is equal to 5 meter per second square. So it will be 5 into t minus 5 the whole square. So there it is, friends. 500 is equal to 0 plus half into 5 into t square minus 10t plus 25. So here it is. If I elaborate this, if I expand this, so what will happen, friends? Let us just check. This equation I'll be giving it as number 1. I can elaborate it as 1000 is equal to AA into t square. Here it will be again same way I'll be doing it. So it is 500 into 2, that is 1000, is equal to 5 into 5t square minus 5 tens are 50t and plus if I see, it will be plus 25 into 5, my dear friends, it is plus 25, 125. So it is plus 125, right? So therefore 5t square minus 50t plus 125 minus 1000. 125 minus of 1000 is equal to minus 875. Minus 875 is equal to 0. Therefore, friends, from this equation we will be able to find out the value of t. So let us go to mode. Then we are supposed to go to equation number 5. Then we are supposed to go to 3, that is a quadratic equation. So it will be 5. Just putting up the coefficients terms. 5 is equal to minus 50. 50 is equal to minus 875. So friends, the value of t comes out to 19.142 seconds. Here it is 19.142 seconds, or minus 9.142, minus 9.142. Friends, time is a scalar quantity, so that's why we are neglecting this minus term. It cannot be minus, so t is equal to 19.142 seconds. That is the final answer with us. Therefore, I will be just mentioning it once again. T is equal to 19.142 seconds. Now, just I would like to go ahead, substitute this value of equation number 2 over here. So this is equation 2. Now I will be writing using, this is 1, this is equation 1, using 2 in 1. So friends, it will be AA is equal to 1000 divided by t square, that is 19.142 ka square. So I would like to go again over here. Now 1000 divided by 19.142 ka square is nothing but 2.729 meter per second square. So acceleration of car A is 2.729 meter per second square. This is our final answer. How the marks are being going to get divided, it's a university problem. Already it has appeared. So basically this final value of A will be giving to us as 2 marks, 1 mark for the value of time, and remaining calculations and steps will be giving you 1 mark. So friends, please do like, subscribe and share this video. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you once again.